This past summer, I spent a month in Thailand because somehow this guy convinced me that spending 2 hours a day in traffic, eating every meal out of a food court, and training at max cardio capacity in 90-degree humidity constituted as some sort of a vacation. Yeah. Anyway, this is a recap of the last few weeks of summer living in Bangkok.
He's laughing at me. I had to wear these $2 pants I bought at the store because the mosquitoes were biting me.
Pants I bought you. That was a gift.
On this evening, we wanted to check out one of the newer malls on the west side of the river, Icon Siam. We tried out this restaurant called Barbecue Plaza where you grill your own meats and then make your own weird soggy cabbage soup. I don't know, we couldn't really figure out the concept, but they had singing robot waiters, so I let it slide.
So this drink has mango on top, mango smoothie, and then sticky rice at the bottom. Efficient way to eat dessert.
On our way out, we noticed this massive stationery store and ended up wandering for over an hour. This is also going to serve as a core memory for the rest of my life because this happens to be where we adopted our new friend Frank.
It is cute. Okay, I have to get this. That is me in a sticker.
The next morning, we had a private session with Sagat at an Olympic training center in Bangkok. He was a famous Muay Thai fighter back in the day, and even if you've never heard of this man, you probably know the character that was eventually based off him.
Just finished our session with Sagat, Street Fighter, and gonna go get a little snack at 7-Eleven before we head into town and do some errands. Oh, so many options. I had these the other day and they were good. This is a soy milk protein drink. I'm gonna try it. I think I remember having these in Japan and they were quite good. Let's try sandwich. They warm it up for you there, which is really nice. Why do I eat it like this?
Next, we did a little shopping at a Muay Thai gear shop, then went to pick up the film camera that Albie has had his eye on for the last year.
Albie getting a nice camera. So many options to eat. Never get soy broth. It's good. I got shoyu broth for the first time, and it's pretty light. I'm used to tonkatsu, but I like it. Ooh, time for dessert. I have like Thai tea, passion mango. I got a durian, yuzu plum, lychee, and peach sakura, so all the Asian flavors.
So far, our trip had consisted mostly of training and eating, so we decided to take a day off and actually play tourist for once. A friend of a friend owned this boating company, so we took a traditional Thai boat along the river and got to see a different side of Bangkok.
When I came over to your house, I dreamt that I was bleeding out, and I woke with you inside of my mouth, and questions of the why and how again.
This has not been a good week for me. I had a really bad fall and hurt my back and tweaked my shoulder and neck a few days ago, and since then I've had multiple migraines that were triggered, one of which was today. So put a little bit of a wrench in our plans, and we didn't really get to do as much as we wanted to this week so far. But I'm feeling better now, and I am going to go make Albie take me shopping because he feels bad.
I thought we were going to 7-Eleven.
We had intended to walk around Platinum Mall, which is known for cheap clothing, but it was raining heavily and getting there was even more of a nightmare than Bangkok's usual rush hour traffic. And by the time we arrived, it was starting to close and the employees were fighting each other, so we sprinted through a rainstorm to Central World instead.
It's raining.
I'm going to be indoors the whole time.
Just sprinting through a monsoon.
There was a Kinokuniya on the top floor, which is probably my favorite bookstore chain. I basically grew up in Barnes & Nobles, and it was always my safe space when I was younger. I would spend an entire Saturday sitting between the aisles and flipping through all the art and design books that I couldn't afford. Albie actually bought me a few from my favorite artists, and my inner child was screaming. Afterwards, we went on the hunt for dinner and ended up at a sushi bar.
It's really good.
Forgot napkin? Oh. Alright guys, so we are counting down our final week in Thailand, and we promised that we wouldn't do anything that was too touristy, but we had to break that rule. We got a couple of our souvenir photos back. Come on, show the viewers. Here's our first one. Both she was in a full garb. Oh, there she is with 2 new friends she made. Oh, she was on a postcard visiting Thailand. Oh, she even got a fight.
You've been asleep all day.
Very nice. Alright, we're out.
We went to our next session with Ajahn Wat, and this time he gave us an ice bath massage, which was definitely a blessing in the tropical heat. Then we went to visit another famous gym called Pechindi.
I like this. How about I get that?
You might notice that this looks eerily similar to an Equinox, which isn't really something that you would expect of Muay Thai gyms in Thailand, and that's because it was opened by one of the most powerful families in the country.
Probably have to, like, break it open soon.
Your girl is getting her hair done today for the first time in a year because we're about to leave Bangkok in a few days, and I'm trying to get my hair cut while it's cheap. So we are gonna go find the studio because I am late. Ooh, not creepy at all.
I still had an hour to kill while Albie was getting a tattoo, so I wandered into this nearby gentrified hipster cult warehouse and ordered a coffee kombucha, which was surprisingly pretty tasty.
Actually not bad. I found Albie and he finished his tattoo.
I've made a great mistake. I regret everything.
Well, it's on your neck. You can't hide it. Show the viewers at home. Ooh-wee. Ooh, that looks rough. Yeah,
One of Albie's goals for the trip was to get a traditional sakyan, so on our final day in the city, we headed out to the suburbs and got one in this random man's house. I was a little skeptical at first, but the final product was incredibly well done, and I have to say, this man has some serious talent. I was also surprised that Albie was staying so calm while getting repeatedly attacked by an 18-inch needle, but later he admitted that he was trying really hard to hold it together.
trying to suck it in.
Yes. As much as I can.
Let's see.
Ah, Monkey King. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at it.
Yeah, I think size-wise.
This place has its own build-your-own boba drink bar. Matcha, the lychee's really good, fresh milk, and the boba is in here.
After 4 solid weeks of exploring gyms, trying new foods, and hunting down air conditioning at every opportunity, our time in Thailand was coming to a close. It felt a little bittersweet knowing that something that was a dream for so long would soon become a distant memory. But I guess that's all really life is. We get excited when we dream of the future, we feel deeply for what's in front of us, and we look back fondly on the memories and experiences that brought us to where we are today. So for now, it's time to say goodbye to our summer abroad and look forward to what the next chapter will bring.